Thought we came out overall maybe a little bit flat in that first period. Lucky to be able to finish off a couple plays, take a lead at the end, and after that, I thought we were pretty solid the rest of the way through. So, good weekend to get a couple games under our belt and be able to come out with a couple wins. And so, bye week for us, so lots to work on. Spoke a little bit about it yesterday, just about the vision of how we want to play and what that looks like, and playing modern hockey and being able to get up and down the ice and getting the defensive core involved. So to have three of them score goals this weekend and multiple assists on the score sheet, I thought that was terrific. So overall, good start. So we'll see if we can continue that trend. I would hope so. Well, it's Max. It's more of the same. Like we've come to expect that either kid can carry the mail, and probably would carry the mail for in our team. So we're pretty blessed to have two kids that we feel like are starters and quality starters in this league. And so, yeah, it's awesome. It's a great place for us to start, and really is where we start as far as becoming a competitive club that wants to be in the top 10. Well, I mean, obviously watching film, preparing for other clubs, seeing somebody in our league, knew that she skated well, knew that potentially there was a little bit more to give on the offensive end, and being able to get up and down the ice and just be a little more active offensively. And, she stepped in and has embraced that, and we've kind of let her go a little bit. And obviously, from the offensive standpoint, I thought she was very good, beating F1, getting up to the next layer, making passes, offensively scissoring, being down low, and being comfortable with that. So, yeah, no, I thought she was solid in that. Defensively, we'll clean some things up. We'll watch some film. But offensively, she was kind of as advertised with her skating, what we were expecting and hoping we would get. Twofold. Number one, obviously, if you want to be a puck possession team, you need to be able to move the puck. And so, yeah, it's been a little bit of a focus, but also two talented players coming in who already are pretty good at passing and making plays. And so, in fact, I would tell you we may be overpassed in some situations. I don't remember saying that too much last year. So, I mean, we had one zone entry. I think we're going to make 5 passes before we decided we want to shoot the puck. So, well, I guess the best example was rolling 4 lines. 4 lines look good. 4 lines contributed. Now you take the fact that Svenja Voigt didn't dress this weekend due to illness, and she's a German national team player. So, like, she's going to come back and plug into the lineup. And then, Greta Henderson's another kid who was sick this week, didn't play. A highly recruited kid who's super talented, and she's going to get healthy, and, she's going to have an opportunity to plug back into a lineup. So, we went 12 deep today. Really, there are more that can contribute that didn't dress. And so it's going to be very competitive for playing time up front. So that's a good problem to have.
What's the coffee choice?
To be honest with you, it's a Costa Rican bean dark roast. I am a bit of a coffee snob, so it's super good. No, it's super important. I would have preferred that these have been exhibitions in a perfect world, but to be able to get 2 wins again against a very well-coached team that I thought competed super hard, was super physical, be able to get film, now go back to teaching and to really try to hammer down on some details and spend a lot of time sharpening up some of the structure and details of our game, and before we have to go on the road for a couple more tough games. Last year, schedule-wise, travel-wise, was pretty easy for us. So we fly out out east twice in the next 3 weeks. So taking care of our bodies, what that looks like, and playing in games that are uber important for the national picture. So it should be an interesting next month for us. I would tell you that's not much of a concern. The leadership group is super good. That they understand. If anybody comes and watches practice, we get after each other. So I don't have any qualms about us being lackadaisical or coming into work. They know we've got, aspirations, goals, things that we want to accomplish. So that's a pretty dialed-in, focused group already early in the season. So I think we'll be super solid next week. I'm not concerned with any kind of lull.
I mean, for looking at the Minnesota schools, I'm from Minnesota, so I kind of knew some of the coaches already. They knew of me a little bit, and so it was just a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls, and then coaches telling me they're figuring out numbers and stuff. And then I had Brian offer me a visit, and he kind of told me the situation that he has a lot of transfers already, a lot of forwards, and that it was going to be tough to play this year and I'd have to really work for it. But it's been really fun and a lot really challenging, but I don't know, that's kind of what my process looked like. It's been a big transition. I mean, the pace is just so much faster. Everybody just wants it so much here, and everyone can compete at this level, so you really have to have your head in the game and be at the top of your own game. So it feels good. Obviously, those first couple of games, nerves are high. Everybody wants to play good and show themselves, but it feels good to kind of have those two under our belts, and we're looking forward to the next ones. I mean, you have to give a lot of credit. This is a really new team. There's a lot of new girls, but we did get a few grad transfers, and they're kind of jumped into that leadership role right away too, and really brought the team together from the beginning. So that's been really helpful. And then good role models, all the older girls, people you can look up to. So it's been really nice. I think everyone just expects so much more from you. You have to always be at the top of your game, and if you're not, there's someone who can fill your spot. There's just so much depth on our team too. So just a lot more competitive, I'd say.
That's a healthy pushing each other.
Yeah, it's a healthy environment. We all want everyone to do their best, so yeah. Yeah, it does make me feel good. Only 2 games under my belt, but yeah, hopefully it's just go up from here. So for sure. I mean, I feel everyone's had that team where they just can't get their first, and it's puck luck just not going their way. So to get that first goal and the first couple assists has been really nice, and yeah.
I would say it was a lot easier since I had my former teammate come with me, so that helps knowing someone. But I would say definitely a little bit of nerves and stress, but since all the girls are super nice and friendly, that they made the transition a lot easier, and they're really helpful because it's a lot of new systems and where you're supposed to be. So still getting used to that, but we still have a lot of time to do that. Avery had a really nice win on the draw, and I don't remember who the wing was, but they tied up really well where they gave me space to cut down the wall. And I'm kind of lucky that it went in, I would say, but it went in. A goal's a goal. They don't ask how, they just ask how many. It's really nice because, we all support each other. We're a little team back there on our own, so it was super nice to have them, Dale, Grace, all those girls help out. I would say, yeah, it fits me better because I definitely, from high school, was a very offensive defenseman, and going to Bemidji, we were kind of back on our heels a little more. So being here, I feel more free. I can play how, I used to play and stuff. So I like it a lot better. Yeah, there's a lot of responsibility on the defense to jump up into the play and make sure that you're up there for support. So I like that a lot. Yeah, it's really exciting because it's just the beginning, and we're still learning the systems, and we're putting pucks in the net. So once we clean everything up, the sky is the limit for us.